I do have a love-hate relationship with the actor Kevin Costner. He is known for being in some of the greatest westerns and baseball movies ever made. And then he's also known for being in some of the maybe one of the worst westerns and baseball movies ever made. But this one's a football movie, so hopefully we can find something in between there. I don't really know. So yeah, I gotta see an advanced screening of Kevin Costner's brand new movie called Draft Day. It's directed by Ivan Reitman, who's given us such great films as Stripes, as Ghostbusters, Kindergarten Cop, Twins, one of my favorite films of all time, Dave, and of course now Draft Day. Draft Day also stars Jennifer Garner, Dennis Leary, Frank Langella, Tom Welling, Terry Crews, Ellen Bernstein, Rosanna Arquette, and a lot of football stars that I wouldn't recognize because, honestly, I could care less about football. I'm not a big fan of football. I don't really follow it. I watch one game a year. It's the Super Bowl, and mainly because I want to see all the commercials that go on from the movies. That's all I really care about. So, going into seeing this movie, I had really no expectations. I really just didn't care, other than the fact that I like Ivan Reitman. I think he's done some really good films, not some great films. It's been a while. I think the last great film, in my opinion, that he's done is Dave. And I like Kevin Costner, even though he's been in some crap, but he's definitely remembered for a lot of great films like Dances with Wolves and not The Postman. The Postman's not a good movie. Of course, Bull Durham, Field of Dreams. Those are some of his great films. And I like Tin Cup and The Upside of Anger. So this film rolls around Kevin Costner. He's in charge. I don't really know all the lingo, but he's in charge of picking the players to be on the Cleveland Browns. Yes, it's Cleveland Browns, even though we get to see a lot of teams. This film does have the support of the NFL. It did feel that way. So we get to see all this, these players, get to recognize all these players that are surrounding this. I didn't recognize anybody because I don't really follow it, but I could see that most of these people were football players. Of course, there's a lot of actors that play football players, and it's all surrounded. Also, Chadwick Boseman, who was in 42, who played Jackie Robinson. He's also the film. He's also in competition to being chosen to be on the Cleveland Browns. But this movie, I think what a great sports movie can do, especially if you're not really, or any great movie that you're not really into the subject matter. Hopefully, it can give you characters and a story and a plot that can get you to care about what's going on, to rise above the subject matter. I honestly don't follow sports. I really don't. I followed baseball until 1996, and now I just don't really care. I'm more into what I'm into now. So I think for what this movie does, it makes you really give a damn about the draft. It really makes you give a damn about football. You care about these characters. You want them to succeed. You want them to, come together in a way that is believable, that you believe that this situation is actually happening. I do like the fact that this is really all centered around in one day. It is called Draft Day for a reason. So we get to see 13 hours. I mean, the movie goes along for about 13 hours. No, it's not a 13-hour film, but you know what I mean. It's the movie's 2 hours, but it centers around a 13-hour period, and I like that. I like that little ticking clock. It gave the movie a little bit of suspense, and you're just like wondering how this is all going to turn out. It had me. It really got to me, and really I really started to care, and I felt like Kevin Costner. He does a good job in the film. This is the third movie he's been in 3 months, and I think this might be his best film this year so far. Ivan Reitman, I think this is the best thing he's done since Dave from 1993, and I'm glad he's stepped down and not doing Ghostbusters. Actually, I really don't want to see Ghostbusters 3. I wouldn't want to see it, but if it comes out, I'll definitely see it. I just know he's not directing it. He stepped down, and if you really want to find out what Ghostbusters 3 could be or would be or should be, go play the video game that came out in 2009. But anyways, enough about that. Ivan Reitman does a really great job at directing the film. It's edited quite weird. There's a weird editing style that might upset some people. I was a little jaded at times, but then I got used to it, and it was kind of cool the way it was edited together with like sliding and stuff like that. And two people will talk on screen, but they're kind of in two different locations. What else can I say about the film? One thing I have to say, I don't know how rewatchable it is. I don't know if I'll ever go back and watch the film. It's just something that I enjoyed. I felt like it fulfilled its goal for the entire film. At the same time I'm not a football fan, so I didn't get all the lingo. So maybe if I ever become a football fan, I'll go back and watch this like, oh, so that's what that means, and that's what that means. But, I think it's great. I think it's definitely worth checking out and giving it a chance, at least seeing it once. Support the film, because it was quite entertaining for what it was. For someone who's not really into sports, it was very interesting and compelling enough to get me to care about this whole situation. I might even watch the draft next time just to see how it all works out, because of course most people get to see it not from behind the scenes. At least that's all I know. So it was kind of cool to see it go back and forth from, we get to see how the draft works in front of the camera and behind the camera. So overall, I thought this movie was really great. I definitely recommend that you check it out when it comes out April 11th. The acting's really good by everybody. Everybody has some chemistry. Everybody has chemistry, and you really start to care about them. And it's definitely a movie worth supporting and checking out. At least see it once. I recommend at least going to see it once. I'm going to give Draft Day a solid 3.5 stars out of 4. I'm MovieManCHAD. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter, and I'm on Facebook. Please go to WeLiveFilm.com. Subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. I saw the movie with my good friend Derek Easley, who is also part of LBAFA. Please support his channel. We also did a review for We Live Film. Please watch that and check that out. Find out what he thought about the film, and you guys see more of what I thought about the film. So, what else? I'll go to MoviePilot.com, and if you enjoyed this video review, please click right here, subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and again, go check out Draft Day. It comes out April 11th, 2014. Talk to you later. That's in a couple weeks from now, at least. All right, talk to you later, guys. Peace be with you.